Hello guys and welcome to what is hopefully going to be the first of a series in Planet Zoo. We are going to be... No, we don't want that. We're going to be building our own zoo, filling it full of animals hopefully, and generally just having a good time. So we're going to create our first zoo. What we're going to call it, we're just going to call it just Zooland. We can change it later apparently. Where do we... Oh, we've got whatever they do. Where do we want to put it? Europe. We'll just go for medium. There we go. So we've put it in the UK. Cool. So it's all just pretty much the same camera options as Planet Coaster. Cool, right. So, from the opening, we are going to have a path. So what I was building here was a courtyard that goes around in a whole loop. It was just, I thought that would be the best option. It kind of looks nice, it's nice and open as you walk into the path, and it gives me a place to put shops and a seating area for people to sit as they come in. I'm just sorting out some fencing, getting which ones look right. This one seemed alright, but I was wondering if there's more of a stone kind of wall. So that's what I'm looking up now, but I realised that just looks a bit horrible, so I went with the original fencing and it fits with the path colours. So we're just going to place that all along the edge, making sure they all line up on the corners. So we're just laying those ones down, and you just kind of push the corner until it lines up. Just doing all the other sides, making sure they're all on that bit of the path and lining up with each other. So just go all the way around. And I don't know if you look at the shadow, you can tell that that fence is upside down. I didn't realise this. There we go. I don't realise it now. So I tried to flip it, but that just wasn't ever going to work. So we just duplicated it and made sure it was going the right way this time. So that's all that done, and now we're just pushing the edges of the fence in, so they sort of line up on the corners nicer. And you've not got this fence just sticking out into the pathway. And now I'm going to put some trees in, put some 3 trees in to keep it nice and symmetrical along that middle line. And then we're going to put some flowers in, making it a bit more colourful from the just brown path and brown fencing, adding a bit of purple, which I later realised was the wrong environment, because they are not made for the environment I chose. So, but we carried on putting them in anyway because they looked nice. So this we're just going to be filling this all out, making it all kind of fit and next to each other so there's no gaps. That line went a bit wonky, but nothing too bad. So second to last line, let's carry on putting that in and putting it in, going, making sure it all lines up and it fits nicely. There we go. There we go. So this is going to be our entrance. There we go. Probably want a shop or something. As I had just built the entrance, I decided we need some food shops, some drink shops. So that's what I went ahead and started building. Just laid down the food shop, now we're laying down the drink shop. And then we went and put a merchandise stall in. Everything's going to be centered around this entrance loop. So anything the customer needs, they'll find here. Putting in some donation bins, just put in the toilet over the other side, and now we're going to be putting in some benches, just so customers have a place to sit when they want to rest. Going in groups of 3, I thought that's what looked nicest, because just one bench on its own just looked a bit odd. Making it all symmetrical again, so each side has the exact same as the side opposite it. I was trying to line these up. It didn't go too well there. It went to the other side of the fence, but oh well. Putting in some bins so it keeps the park nice and tidy. For some reason I found out that bins for recycling are £10 more than non-recycling bins, but okay. Putting in some security cameras just to keep the peace about the park and give our customers a bit of peace of mind. Putting them on shop entrances and bits and entrances to the toilets. Right, from here I decided to start building our first enclosure. I was just looking what there is, and then I thought penguins, that would be our first enclosure. So I went with this glass one and just kind of built that up and thought we can put some water in, you'll be able to see the penguins swimming about. So I built that all around. And then I realised I can't find any penguins, perhaps they're not in the game. So we decided we'll start building an Arctic wolf or wolf enclosure. So we started building that, putting bedding around, putting food trays out. And then I realised I don't have a research hub or animal adopting facilities, so I had to go and build that. Wait, can we now adopt animals? Arctic wolf. We got any other wolf? Timber wolf. Filter. Oh no, no. I then discovered that the enclosure I had built was too small for the wolves. I was trying to find out what size they wanted. I eventually found it and decided the best thing to do would be to just extend out the paddock. So I found the size and worked on extending the paddock. I then also added a gate to it so keepers can get in, moved the hut and moved the feeding pallet. I also added some rocks for a bit of scenery because I don't just want an open plan. So we added some trees, added some rocks for a bit of decoration. It looking a bit nice. This bit was looking a bit empty, so I just copied and pasted, and then we moved in the wolves and started building a path that only staff can use so they can access the gate to move the wolves in, and then I started hiring some staff. I laid some sand on the ground to make the viewing area a bit nicer, and decided to build them a lake. Don't know if they swim, but it just kind of looks nice in the paddock. I then went on and built the path that the customers will be viewing from. It loops back round, so you're not stuck in like a one-way system. You can go in and out whichever way you want. And that is the first episode done. We have built a wolf enclosure. Thank you for watching.